Kristian, as the first team coach, who's also responsible for the players when they're doing their shooting and free kick practice, how great is it for you when a goal like this wins Goal of the Month?
It's a real privilege, to be quite honest, because obviously, as you know, Michael has a tendency to stay behind after every training session. Generally does 5 to 10 minutes every day if he can. If he's not in the gym, he's out here practicing his bits now, whether that's 1v1 situations, whether that's his set plays, can be numerous different things. So, you know, Michael gets out what he puts in, so all credit to him, really.
And with free kicks, what kind of setup do you do to practice them? Do you mix it up and do something?
Well, generally speaking, him and Ebbs work together, generally speaking, but he'll set the wall up accordingly. He'll look at the position of where the set play needs to be taken from, and then he's just looking at the execution and the technique. Michael already knows what techniques to use, so I don't need to tell him how to do this and that, because he already knows, but it's just refining a few things, and generally speaking, they're the things that he works on. It's just refining the technique and it's repetition, and through that repetition it becomes a skill and he gets to execute on the big stage, and you know, he scores a match winner. So again, all credit to him.
And how do they decide who's going to take which free kick in the game? Have they got skills in certain areas and certain sides? Obviously one's right.
Generally speaking, that's Dean Kiley, who's a set play specialist. That's kind of his forte. Me, it's just the execution of the technique, so I don't decide with the boss and the rest of the staff who's actually taking what. But what we do know is certain players have certain skill sets, like you've just said there, and then that's up to the guys upstairs, the people that make those decisions. But for me, it's more of a technical aspect of his execution, his approach to the ball, the angle of the ball, and his mindset towards the set play. That's it, really.
And what's Michael like to work with as a coach? It's quite a. People obviously don't see it on the field because he's quite cool on the field, but around the place he's quite a bubbly character, isn't he?
You know, I'd say he's very unorthodox, but to work with he's a real privilege, because he's a guy that, you know, he's a guy that you have to pull in, as opposed to, you know, because he's generally always wanting to do more, and that's with the fitness people, the coaches inside, the people out here. He always wants to do more. It's never enough for him. So with that kind of mindset, you know, he's always going to give himself the best chance possible.